Okay, nice to meet you. My name is Nurmagomedov. I'm very hungry. Send me location.
Please.
Assalamu alaikum.
That was his name before, wasn't it?
Just tell me where.
Number one.
This is no joke.
Where you at, boy?
Khabib Nurmagomedov is known as an eagle that out-wrestled bears to become the greatest lightweight fighter in history. Let's take a look beyond his octagon exploits into his lifestyle. Number 5. His UFC payouts. We all know the drill reading UFC paychecks. The company is the biggest martial arts organization in the world, and it generates the highest revenues. Yet they seem to be operating from a tool shed when it comes to reimbursing fighters. The main event guys have it a little better, just don't compare them to their boxing counterparts. Khabib is one of those main eventers. He has reportedly made even more at times than his nemesis, the MMA box office kingpin Conor McGregor. Take 2020 for instance. Both McGregor and Khabib fought once, and headlined their respective pay-per-views. Khabib's main event pulled half that of McGregor's, yet he took home a disclosed $6,090,000, $3 million more than McGregor. These were the disclosed payouts, and McGregor might have made more overall with bonuses and other incentives. But this speaks volumes about the importance and influence that Khabib has as a valuable fighter himself.
You know, all fans around the world, because of you guys, this fight is happening. Thank you guys, and tomorrow night, inshallah, and still.
He also made more than $6 million for his fight prior to it against Dustin Poirier at UFC 242. This was $4 million more than what he got when he mauled Conor McGregor at UFC 229. No wonder he jumped the cage.
Они должны летать. Они когда выходят на охоту, нету там, ты чуть-чуть поохотился.
Guy had to literally survive a bus attack in the build-up going against Artem Lobov. Hard to say which one's worse.
Just tell me where, and that's it. Why you need come here? Show up like you wanna fight or something like this. Send me a message, hey, come here, this place, and that's it.
Fighters dream of feuding with Conor to set them up for life, but Khabib was getting paid well even before the two fought. He made about $500,000 when he faced the world's toughest real estate agent, Al Luquinta. This is the same amount of money as Francis Ngannou's base salary for his recent fight against Stipe Miocic. Number 4. His endorsements. With the UFC's terrible deals with apparel companies haunting their fighters, endorsements and sponsorships are the saviors when it comes to fighters cashing off their reputations. Fighters don't get to display their sponsors on their trunks anymore, but they can do so outside the octagon. And what a following Khabib has outside the 8-sided cage. He has 28 million followers on Instagram, which makes him the most followed Russian on the platform. This is quite the feat considering that Russia has a population of around 150 million people, and it is the most populated country in all of Europe. He is also watched by millions, with the Poirier fight viewed live by 24% of Russia's population. These numbers mean that companies line up to get shoutouts from him. In 2019, Khabib announced he was the brand ambassador of a payment service called Salam Pay. Apart from that, he is sponsored by big companies like Gorilla Energy, Reebok, and Toyota. He also promotes Al Hadiya, a black cumin oil brand. But unlike other fighters, cigarettes, alcohol, and gambling companies are a no-no due to his religion and ethical beliefs. These are just some of his endorsers. He is an ambassador for many other brands, such as watchmakers Jacob & Co. and scooter makers Kugu. Khabib reportedly takes $60,000 to $300,000 for speeches. Number 3. His companies. MMA is a sport that takes fighters to the edge of what their brain cells can handle. Age, injuries, and losing streaks are some of the demons that your favorite top-ranked fighters might face in just the span of 2 years. Khabib, on the other hand, quit while he was ahead, and is now battling it out in the world of entrepreneurship. His most headline-worthy investment was following his retirement, when he purchased the Guerrilla Fighting Championship, GFC, a Russian-based MMA promotion, for $1 million. He renamed it Eagle Fighting Championship, EFC. He has stated that he wants his company to be a gateway to the UFC and a land of opportunity for up-and-comers.
Работаем, я думаю, что... Ну, просто нам, вы тоже учтите, нам всего лишь полгода, точнее, иглы все, как мы начали заниматься этой организацией, по-любому нужно время, и для иностранных бойцов очень тяжело нам заводить их, потому что, ну, в связи с ковидом там, и так далее, что такой момент вмешивается. А так, я думаю, что в будущем потихоньку будем улучшать.
In 2020, he founded his own telecom company, Eagle Mobile by Khabib. It will cater to all sorts of communications, including when you want to text "send me location" to your enemy.
Send me location.
The company also offers a loyalty scheme to reward users with Khabib's signed merchandise, exclusive clips of his fights, or a photo opportunity with him, while his rival Conor has the Proper 12 brand of beverages.
Proper 12! Proper Irish whiskey from a proper Irish...
Khabib took it up a notch by building a brand of water. That's right, the Russian seeks to have a monopoly over the essence of life with his supercharged alkaline water brand, Water by Khabib. The company claims that the water will help you energize and provide you with a quick recovery from sickness. Khabib also recently jumped onto the NFT train, and his NFTs have already begun selling rapidly. He recently launched his collection comprising of unique digital cards. Lastly, he also has a brand of protein bars named Fitru by Khabib. They make all sorts of protein snacks and cookies. Here's a fact about the Eagle you may not have known about. Khabib used to be a McGregor fan. No surprise here, considering that Conor's rise to the top led to the biggest bandwagon since Ronda Rousey. On Twitter, the sportswear brand Dethrone was promoting a new t-shirt in which Conor was to fight in, and the two had a wholesome exchange of words. Dig deep into Khabib's Instagram, and you can find a picture of the two posing together backstage somewhere. They say their friendship ended when Conor was asked about Khabib, and he said there were no friends in business. This fact is certainly more interesting than the one about Khabib wrestling bears, isn't it? Let's get back to his lifestyle. Number 2. His hobbies. Everyone has hobbies, especially retirees. Khabib, who is active on Instagram, posts his recreational activities for the world to see. Looking at his pastimes, you can see that one can have good, clean fun no matter how conservative the mindset. Despite having left the sport, Khabib still trains regularly with his team, with more emphasis this time on coaching. He has a stellar record so far, training everyone from his cousins and brothers to established fighters like Luke Rockhold. When he's not training, he likes to play football with his teammates. Khabib is a huge supporter of Real Madrid and has watched them play at their Santiago Bernabeu. Khabib also enjoys horse riding and camping out with his mates. Here's another fun fact for you. He is educationally sound as well. Khabib has an enormous mental strength, and you'll be pleased to know that he has the brain power that complements it well. He received a secondary vocational education and graduation from a finance and economics college. He then graduated from Plekhanov Russian University of Economics.
Одновременно я и тренировался, но на первом месте у меня была учеба. И я считаю, что то же самое надо делать. Не надо детям говорить, что с детства, что они должны именно спортом заниматься. В первую очередь говорить детям, что они не должны спортом заниматься. Сперва они должны учиться, а потом только заниматься. Потому что если человек сперва тренируется, а потом на втором месте ставит учебу, это растет социально опасный, сильный человек. Без ума, без мозгов. Так что нужно детям прививать с детства, что учеба на первом месте. У меня вот так было всегда.
In addition, he speaks 5 languages: Humic, Avar, Russian, Turkish, and English. He can also read Arabic, but doesn't know it well enough to speak it. Number 1. His spending. You've been enlightened with Khabib's disclosed UFC earnings of $13 million, but his net worth differs from source to source. News 18 put it around $30 million, while The Sun put it from $80 to around $100 million. Note that the latter used Khabib's late father as a source. Regardless, this is more money than most people ever get to lay their eyes on, and there are plenty of ways to spend it. We start off with cars, and Khabib is an enthusiast. Khabib owned a lot of Prior back in the day, and it was his first car which he had to sell to pay for his MMA exploits. His second car was old, but it was one of the most iconic ones from Germany, the Mercedes-Benz W124 300E. Khabib is a Mercedes fan, and has been spotted with quite a few, including a Mercedes AMG GT. He even likes to get them modified and customized. Khabib has also been seen driving a BMW 6 Series and the baby Ferrari, the California. When he is not driving around in luxury, he likes to visit some of the finest restaurants on the planet. Khabib is a fan of Turkish food and culture, as he has visited Salt Bay's restaurant in Dubai. He can be spotted banqueting more regularly at CZN Barak's expensive eateries, with special time and delicacies being available for him. Khabib is also a travel freak, and is often seen on desert safaris in the UAE.
A lot of time I go to Abu Dhabi, Dubai with my family, kids, enjoy there. This is, like, my opinion, like most safe place in the world, because I was in London, Moscow, Dagestan, Turkey, US, like I was everywhere, Europe. like Emirates is most safe place in the world, you know. That's no need nervous about his life or something like this. He can come with his family, enjoy after fight in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and they have a lot of place you can enjoy with your family, and I love this place.
As far as his house is concerned, it has been quite an upgrade from his native village of Dagestan. He grew up in the mountains, in a house with 2 rooms, a fridge, and a TV that didn't work. Now he splits his time between a house in San Jose, California, and an apartment in Machkala, Dagestan.
Coach, I'm living here. I take apartment here. It's like, because if I wanna hunt to gold, I have to be a little bit humble, more hungry.
You have to be hungry.
That's why I don't take 5-star hotel.
No 5-star.
But Zuba is different.
Zuba's different. Yeah, Zuba's different.
I live in here, coach.
You live up there.
I live in here, coach.
Good.
So that was about it for Khabib's lifestyle. While it is certainly sad the man retired at such a young age, and that we won't be able to witness matchups between him and upcoming talents, it is great that he went out on such a high note and in good health. Khabib took a long and hard route to becoming the champion and idol that he is today. He is the ideal UFC fighter as someone who doesn't like the drama but is ready to go whenever he is insulted. He's been raised right and is a family man loyal to his country. His charity efforts deserve their own video. There is no surprise that he is an inspiration for millions. As always, if you enjoyed this video, do smash that like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't already for more videos like these. See you around!